What's going on, guys? Got some more re-uploaded Pokemon for you today, with a little bit of a twist. Similar to the previous time I did this, was it Battle 19, I think? I'm actually not going to be using my previous narration from a couple of years ago. I'm going to narrate it to you, now in the present day, for a couple of reasons this time. First and foremost, I didn't really like my old narration. I don't think it did this battle justice for what it was. It portrayed it as a serious match, which obviously you can kind of already tell it isn't, for the main reason that he is mono flying, which dogmatically speaking, you can't say it's always a bad idea to run monotype in standard OU. I mean, look at Gen 5 with Dragmag, like that was literally just run 5 dragon types on a team with Magazone, and you could easily win games. It's clearly not always been a bad thing, but in this case yeah, I don't know, pre-heavy duty boots with a lot of decent stealth rockers in the tier and pokes like, T-Tar and Heatran around. There are ways around them, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be that great a strategy. So it's not a match I should have to try particularly hard to win. Sorry, I'm not talking about the battle right away. It's kind of self-explanatory. This opening is just a bit of a skirmish with entry hazards. He's obviously going to have Defog on his team. Just got to deal with his threats like Tornadus and this Dragonite, which I knew I wouldn't have a problem dealing with, because for some reason people just they didn't like to run fast DD Knight, which would have really rolled this team. They ran bulky with weakness policy, so that's why I knew Heatran to be fine to come in and out speed. This isn't a misclick here with EQ. I was just making sure that if he roosted, I caught him, because I didn't want him to get all his HP back for no reason. I knew I could have slacked off, but he could have had roost, so who knows. Yeah, the actual battle isn't too important. Like, you're not going to be learning anything particularly in depth. Like, there's nothing really to analyze here, or to gain any knowledge or any insight into what I'm doing. This is essentially just the prelude, the pretext to what the reason you actually click this video, which was the Shuckle sweep against mono flying, nonetheless. Like, what? So yeah, it's coming up soon. Hilariously here, I'm trying to see if I can possibly stall out Zardwise Fire Blast in the sun. Like, are you kidding? Like, old me wasn't very good at battles, was he? I mean, I suppose I've got nothing else to do against this thing other than do what I do next, which is to fodder off Hippo in the hopes that I can, take away his sun and do something, I guess. Having Heatran around at this point would have been very nice, but, I suppose that's the threat of Dragonite. I had to give it up to get rid of him. So yeah, this is where it's going to start, by the way. So here we go. Here's the main event. So I bring in Shuckle. Okay, this is the funniest thing I've ever done, genuinely. Bring in Shuckle. In comes the Skarmory as Infestation. Shuckle, by the way, in Sand has got like 900 special defense. That's why I brought it in on Zard as my way of dealing with it. So trap him with Infestation. He goes for Defog, and I Encore. Now, if you haven't already haven't really worked it out, this is ridiculous. This is hilarious. This is everything. Every superlative hyperbole I can throw at you, this is what it is. Because he's trapped, he's stuck on Defog, and I have Contrary, which means he's feeding me Evasion. Now, what? This does not happen in regular playing. This is genuinely, I've got to say this, the greatest turn of events I've ever been involved in in Pokemon, period. I don't think I've ever been in a more hilarious situation, because now, after all of this has gone down, like Infestation wears off, Encore ends, I'm at +4 evasion, which essentially means that he's not going to hit these moves. It's just not going to happen. Shuckle is essentially free to just sit in here and do nothing. Skarm's got a ridiculous amount of chip on him due to Infestation. Oh crap, he actually hit me with a Fire Blast. Are you kidding? What? No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. I figured he would hit a couple of moves, but because Fire Blast is such an inaccurate move, I was guessing he wasn't going to pull it off again. So I'm free to get off a rest here. He didn't even go for it, but he misses the next one either way, so it doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, Shuckle is completely free to just sit in and do whatever it wants because of this crazy turn of events, which ended up giving me one of the bulkiest mons in the game. Let's not, beat about the bush here. Shuckle's mixed bulk is insane. It's hard enough to kill at the best of times, and now you can't even hit it? Like, honestly, it fills me with joy watching it back even to this day that this guy's got no hope of hitting any of his moves whatsoever. I've got Infestation Chip that I can use to take down Skarm. I've got Toxic for the rest of his guys. he can't do it. And so I know it's not okay, it's not an outright sweep, but Shuckle's gonna sit in here against Mono Flying and take down 4 mons to win the game. You know, spoiler alert. Nah, it's obvious. Look at me. I'm Shuckle with +4 evasion. You know, what did you think was gonna happen? So yeah, I mean this is all there is to it. You know, this is the greatest, single most fantastic play or turn of events, like set of plays that I've been involved in. Like I want to say it was done on purpose. It was not. I don't know why I even clicked Encore. I guess I predicted him to go for some kind of, status move, entry hazard, defog something, roost maybe. So it just happened to be that I trapped him with Infestation at the same time, and it worked out amazingly. So lesson learned there, if you're still into playing 6th gen, don't bother with Defiant Bishop or any of that kind of crap. This right here, this is the mon. This is the mon you counter defog with. Like, if you're sick and tired of, defog spam, people get rid of your hazards, just chuck on a contrary Shuckle, give it Infestation, give it Encore, and just watch as your opponent hopelessly, squirms for their existence in this game. Because look at this, he's got no hope whatsoever. Like, this end game has got to be the easiest end game ever, because literally Landorus couldn't have killed me anyway, because I stall out, as you saw, I stalled out his EQs that he hit all 3 of. I stalled them all out with, lefties and rest anyway, so there was no way he could take me out either way. And, Thunderous, all I've got to do is, against his T-Bolt, Encore him in. Once he's encored, even if he hits 2, which he's not going to, I have a Mega-Chomp that can just come in and, not care. So that's going to be the game. Shuckle sweeps for guys with Mono Flying, just your everyday kind of match. And hilariously, actually, he's going to score a genuine kill. Have you ever seen Shuckle actually attack a mon and get a kill? Well, now you have, because Infestation actually is the thing that kills it, not chip damage. So that's all there is. That's it. I've got nothing more to say. This is the greatest thing I've ever done, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys now go and play some Gen 6 and actually try and, try this gimmick out for you. Don't try this. This was very circumstantial. I played about 50, 60 games with this Sand team. This has only happened once. So, but it's a bit of fun anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed the cinematic spectacle. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys some other time. Take care.